Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So the New York starting 5. They've got Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the 1. Here's Allen. And the shot goes down. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's a nice delivery.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Mobley comes with the double team. Brunson, no good. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Nets.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
To the wing on the left. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Mitchell. Buries it down low. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Brunson kicks to Hart. Bridges, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why. You begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
Now, here's Mobley. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, the shot by Mitchell, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges shot, good.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Pulls up, nails the baby hook.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Brunson draws the double. Hart, wide open, he fires. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet. Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Now here's Mobley. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
And Brunson gets it to go. Cavaliers leading. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Inside. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. And it's 6 points for Evan Mobley.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Hart. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The 3 from Garland. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
Now Allen, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Rebounded by Hart.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Towns for 3. Cleveland is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Allen against Brunson. Mobley wide open. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Cleveland. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all. And checking out New York. 8 games out.
Well, I think for New York, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. Well, Precious Achiuwa, a guy who I think has a high upside. The reason I say that, he runs the floor. He's got tremendous athleticism. He's able to fit in around great players. He just needs to continue to work on his game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
Kicks it out to Garland. Here's Strus. Great look there, but off target.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Miles McBride out there with Toppin. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Payne in at the point.
Yeah, you've got to put that length and frame to work. Evan Mobley sets the screen and creates room for his role.
Here's Brunson following the score by Cleveland. And Garland comes to help. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Payne.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Here's Strus. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Strus has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Brunson the pass to Payne. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Count that one. 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
On deep, Brunson up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. The Knicks 4th.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Into the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Cameron Payne. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now here's Allen. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Here's Mobley. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Garland against Brunson. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
Brunson with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Towns comes in for Achua, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Screen by Allen. Garland the pass to Allen. Doesn't go that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Anunoby in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeAndre Hunter.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Jerome is checked in. Count that one from Mobley.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mobley double-teamed. Here's Jerome. Hits it from three-point range. Jerome's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. Anunoby outside. Fires for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the 3-point shot in response. Wow.
Mobley a screen on Brunson. Jerome passes to Mobley. Misses for only the second time in 12 tries.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Brunson missing. And stolen by Anunoby. Brunson against Strus. The kick out to Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Allen a screen on Bridges. Here's Mitchell to the paint. And it's Allen slamming it down.
There's nothing like a big man with agility. Jared Allen operating well in the pick and roll right now.
And 1:01 left here in the second. Knicks trail by 3. Bridges outside. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. 11 points for Mikal Bridges.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 24 points for Evan Mobley.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Mobley double-teamed, and here's Strus for 3. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead. On deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
And so he makes both from the line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for joining us through the first half. There is still some work to do for the New York Knicks. This one looking like it could come right down to the wire, which I believe is a horse racing term. Moving on now to the game we've been watching. Evan Mobley has been fantastic.
Oh, he's going up.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
Garland, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Good on the shot. 8 points for Josh Hart.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Allen kicks to Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on DeAndre Hunter. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
And a moment to see numbers for Jalen Brunson. Averaging about 26 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Wade, a screen on Bridges. Mitchell passes to Wade. Mitchell trying to free himself. And it's Wade, that time on the assist by Mitchell.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Trying to get open is Thompson, and it's Mitchell missing. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Stolen by Wade. Mitchell outside. Driving the lane, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Knicks trail by 8. Brunson outside. Gets an open look and hits. Brunson's got 20.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. And Cleveland making a change here. Jerome is checked in. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Hart. They double him with Mitchell. For 3, Bridges. And it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Brunson draws the double. Hart, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Thompson against Hart. Thompson in the post. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. Second, the Cavaliers.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Wade. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua's checked in, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Allen, a screen on Brunson. Garland, and Allen slams it in.
That's a smart play by Darius Garland, finding his man off the screen.
Here's Brunson, plenty of space. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Allen in the post, defended by Hart. Count that one. Allen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Shot's good by Achua.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Right wing, jacks up a three. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Achua.
I'll tell you, a confident stroke from Precious Achua. He has elevated this aspect of his game. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Took him no time at all on that one. Hart's got 11 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mobley inside. Achua's on him. Mobley misses. Here's Hart. He takes it in.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Garland the pass to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
And Garland comes to help. Here's Achua. They grab their own miss. Here's Brunson over Mitchell, and it's Brunson missing.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And here's Garland for 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
It's Hart on the wing. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Pass to Brunson. There's the double team with Allen, and Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Thompson against Towns. That one doesn't drop. And here is Hunter. From outside, off the mark. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up 4. And do not go away as we'll be back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Jalen Brunson out there with Payne. And then there's Precious Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Okporti in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
A miss that time would have put him up. Cavaliers leading. Garland the pass to Mobley. And here's Payne to take the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
There's Garland, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Green comes in for Mobley. And it's Ty Jerome in for Donovan Mitchell. Toppin, he's checked in for New York.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's Garland, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully. Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his 3rd year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
Brunson from long distance.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
There's Garland. Here's Thompson. Akporti grabs the rebound. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. On deep, Brunson, and again, New York with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Jerome. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Jerome's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Brunson draws the double. Here's Akporti. He's covered by Thompson. Akporti, shot's good.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
The Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Green. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for Miles McBride. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Here's Garland picks one up.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Achua.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
Garland, and he drops it in from the low post.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 1-point game. Bridges double team for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Allen, a screen on Bridges.
Well, with the size and the foot speed and the feel on the defensive end, you see how easily Towns can contest shots.
It's up a three, sinks the triple. And the Knicks lead by 4.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Mitchell finds it. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell's shot is good.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
On the wing, Anunoby. Defended by Strus. The three. And it's Anunoby. That time on the assist by Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Allen, a screen on Brunson. Down low. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Brunson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Towns.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Allen with the screen for Garland. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 10 points here in the second half.
How about Darius Garland? He's young, but he is fearless, folks.
He had a nice open look right there.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Clearly wrong foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Anunoby has the open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Strus. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar. How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Brunson, and the Knicks miss again. Mitchell against Bridges. Yes!
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Bridges misses, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball or just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Bridges misses. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
With 2 shots, Donovan Mitchell.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Brunson finds Towns. Knocks down the trifecta.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific